Hey, Marcelo here, Realty One Group, Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's been a bit since I posted, a very long bit since I posted, mostly because I wanted to enjoy my holiday season and spend some time with my family. I ended up working a lot. I currently have three listings, house under contract with a buyer, and looking to get another house or two under contract. I don't know why I get busy towards the end of the year. Usually it slows down, but that's what inspired me to do this video. So it's a really odd time because right now it is a buyer's market, to be honest with you. There's a lot of people right now that have their house on the market and it's been sitting for a little while. I have a few that have been sitting for a little while, but I can tell you this. I have one that I put on the market and it received an offer on the very first day, had an open house, and it was successful. We attracted a good amount of people, especially for a Sunday afternoon with NFL football going on. I'm not going to lie. I had my iPad, and in between showings, I was taking a peek at the score. We ended up getting it under contract, but for the seller's point of view, if a house is priced correctly, it's going to get offers. It's going to get attention. Houses that are not priced correctly, I have a couple of those that are just a little bit too high. They're getting showings, but they're not getting offers. Not really getting a lot of inquiries. It's just not the time for sellers to be demanding a premium for their house. Um, a lot of people think that people from like California, New York, and other states are going to come over here because you can buy a house in Tennessee, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms for $885,000, and it'll be a good size house. It won't be a tiny little thing. Um, they think that people are going to come over here and overpay for their housing for their houses, but it's not going to happen. Um, Chattanooga is a great market. We have had good activity, but it's still kind of a buyer's market. That's going to change, I think, in the next month, maybe two. You guys can let me know what you think. Interest rates are hovering around the low sixes. If it dips into the fives, I think we'll see a lot more activity, especially as we get closer to summer. But you guys let me know what you think. To be honest with you, there's even a seller that I said, no, now is not the right time to sell your house. It's actually a duplex. He wants too much money, and sorry, I'm just checking my phone, a lot of activity. He is looking to sell a duplex, but he's not going to get the price he wants right now. He hasn't owned it long enough. He's still making money on it, so he can continue making that money and letting that equity just peak up a little bit more before he throws it on the market. I suggested we wait, a couple months and just kind of see how that's going. I did put it out to a few people in my agency to let them know, like, hey, if you have somebody looking for a duplex, I might have one. Um, but so here's what you want to do, right? If you're looking to buy a house, you want to make sure you have your pre-approval paperwork completed. And if you can, go ahead and your get as much as your paperwork ready as you can. Have your statements ready. Have your pre-approval ready. Realize a lot of these expire after 60 days. Some of them expire after 30 days. So make sure that your agent or you knows when that letter expires, because if not, you're gonna have to call your lender and ask him to get you another one. If you do that paperwork, if you can get to your underwriting, make sure you have your underwriting completed. That is really, really important. The offer that we accepted had their underwriting completed, which means instead of a 30-day escrow, it's going to be closer to a 19, 20-day escrow, which is awesome. That is attractive to buyers. Like, I don't have to wait. I know this guy wants the house. He made an offer on the house. They really want to buy a house. They've gone as far as doing their underwriting. That just gives you that little bit of an edge. And whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market, if you're buying a house, you need every little edge you can get. One that is free, like completing your underwriting without having to, offer $15,000, $20,000 over ask. Have your underwriting completed. Have your credit score completed. Have your inspection guy ready. If you can shorten your inspection period, I mean, this one is 5 days. If you can get it done, that tells us you're ready. you are ready to buy, and that makes it a really hard offer to turn down. It is the only offer that we got, and it came with an expiration. They gave us a couple days, but we are still getting showings. We're just telling them, hey, we have an offer. We'll hang on to your information. So all those little edges, having your underwriting completed, shortening your inspection period. To do that, you must have your guy on standby, ready to go, knowing what inspections you want to do, getting your EMD in. Let's talk about EMD real quick. EMD is earnest money deposit, right? That is your stake in the game, right? So you see a house for $400,000. EMD in California is about 3%, so $12,000. Well, I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee now, North Georgia area. So in this area, it's common that EMD is 1%. So 1% of $4,000 is, or $400,000 is $4,000. Well, there is one way that you can really show them that you want it, besides having your underwriting completed, besides shortening your inspection period. Throw in an extra $1,000, $2,000 if you have it. You're not going to lose it. If you have good representation, you are not going to lose that money. You only lose that money if you change your mind after your inspection period or after your loan period, your loan contingency period. If you change your mind all of a sudden, yeah, you're going to lose that money. But if you do a 7, 8, 10-day inspection period and you're within those rights and you're like, hey, I want to cancel it, you're going to get that money back. You're never going to lose your EMD if you just follow your contract. It's not that hard. So if you have any questions on anything, I'm easy to get a hold of. I return all phone calls and text messages promptly, 310-936-3010. My email is on there. My Instagram is on there. So if you have any questions, please reach out. Marcelo Imber, Realty One Group, Chattanooga, Tennessee, the Unbrokerage. I don't know if that's a word, but so yes, feel free to reach out anytime, and good luck on your house search. Peace.